Brian Leer. I'm a sergeant here with the Boone County Sheriff's Department. County is the county that I serve and the Sheriff's Department serves. And so Boone County's larger than Columbia. Columbia's the county seat. So Boone County is roughly 695 square miles, depending on who you ask, it falls in there. Just shy of 700 square miles. And so we have that jurisdiction, and anything within that is also our jurisdiction. Across DWIs, we see them everywhere, all around the county, but we're going to find them more in the highly traveled areas. And you get the population density just really increases whenever you go inside the city of Columbia. So we're obviously going to see some more impaired drivers, more crashes, more problems overall. You know, the typical question that we get are, hey, are college students the problem? When people just straight out ask it. And I would say no. Now, I'd be naive to think that it doesn't play a factor. And the reason I say that is we wouldn't have near as many places that sell alcohol if we weren't a college town. I mean, that's just the facts of it. And so where you have more alcohol being sold, more alcohol being consumed, you're obviously going to come across more impaired drivers out on the roadways. If you look at the average age of the DWI offender that we see come into the Boone County Jail, it's not going to be 18 years old. We have DWI offenders down into the early teens, all the way up to 100 years old. They all ranges. Pretty much, if people are in an age group that drives, they're probably in an age group of that has a problem with DWI offenders. Sobriety checkpoints, we start out well in advance before the night of the sobriety checkpoint. We do pre-planning. Set up the checkpoint, we go out and we set it up, we put out advanced warning signs. We'll do a sign that said workers ahead, we'll do one be prepared to stop, and then we'll do one that says sobriety checkpoint. So the motorists coming into it know exactly what's going on. Everything's lit up, everybody's in full uniform so that nobody's scared wondering what's going on. It's pretty brief. We just ask for driver's license, make some small talk with them as we're looking at their driver's license, point out any violations on their vehicle. If they're not suspected to be under the impairment of alcohol or under the influence of alcohol and drugs, we'll just send them on their way.
An evidentiary breath test is just one of the many things we can do whenever we're out there trying to determine if this person's impaired by drugs or alcohol. So if I encounter somebody out there at a sobriety checkpoint, they're just not quite acting right, their balance is off, they're not acting like themselves, I can use this to determine if they've got alcohol on board or if maybe it's a drug or something like that. It also gives me a level too. So if somebody's very intoxicated, we're going to show a high level. If they're slightly intoxicated, it's going to be much lower. But it's very simple. We just take an unused mouthpiece and we bust it open. We put it on here, just like this. Click it. And we just have them, as soon as it says blow, we have them put their lips around there and just blow. It makes a sound. And it sounds like this. And then it clicks. And then as soon as it pops up, good thing I haven't been drinking today.